I have about 25 minutes to the next library, and same issue. And you can see the line starting from the door and going around the parking lot and going to the back of the library. So we waited another about 3 hours, and we finally get to, the front of the line, and you see that it's just basically understaffed. Everyone who was working in there, every volunteer was a Black woman, and they're probably 50 to 60, and, we keep.
It's never easy to win on the road in the NBA, and by the look in the starting group for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. And for the Pacers, Ogden and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. Sabonis and Turner up front, and it's Warren in at the 3 spot. And it's Gordon with the finish.
Yeah, we saw this on display in the slam dunk contest. Gordon has some major bunnies, a creative slam dunk artist.
And although the passes aren't flashy by any means, Nikola Vucevic, a very effective playmaker at the pivot.
And Vucevic is very calm when pressed. Reads the defense well and makes the simple but impactful pass. Great in dribble handoffs. It's a big reason he averages almost 4 assists a game. And looking back at the trade for Warren, I thought it was a surprise to see him get dealt for so little. He's always been a terrific player.
And you know what, Greg? I'm with you there because I was surprised as well. I'm not sure why the Suns made the decision to trade Warren, but I tell you what, as a former Pacer and a follower of the team, I'm happy that the Pacers have him because this guy's an efficient double-digit scorer. He plays unselfish basketball, and he actually made nice strides defensively last season. So the future is bright. I love his attitude and everything about his skill set.
Now, here's Isaac. Back to Gordon. Magic moving the ball around, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Gotta like the aggressiveness there inside from Isaac. Not afraid to mix it up and go into the defender.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And it's Indiana's ball. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Back to Warren. Oladipo outside. 5 to shoot. Basket good.
Well, I tell you what, when he's operating in the pick and roll, Oladipo really hard to defend. He's outstanding at putting pressure on the defense.
And it's Vucevic missing.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
The kick out to Oladipo, and so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Now, here's Oladipo. Left side, Turner. It's stolen by Vucevic. And now Orlando on the break. Fultz with the ball. Ogden picks him up. Fultz against Brogdon. Fultz dishes to Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
Really like the quick decision-making of Fultz. They're excellent at surveying the floor for the open teammate.
Tries from 7. Turner. He can't hit that time. Gordon with the defensive effort. Here's Fournier. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Isaac passes to Fultz. He dishes it to Gordon. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Misses the 3. Indiana trailing here. To the paint. Here's Warren, and it's Warren with the jam.
Really good to see Turner find the open man, proving once again he's a team-first guy.
To the inside. Here's Vucevic, and contact on the and here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor.
Oh my
Great
goodness! That was special. It's never easy in the NBA, folks. I mean, great job by Gordon to just dismiss the contact and still score.
And Oladipo kicks to Sabonis. Back to Oladipo. Down low. Sabonis, no good. And here's Fournier. He brings it up for the Magic. Back to Isaac. It's Fournier on the wing. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
The defense looking helpless here. Fournier is solid as going despite getting hit. Really strong playing through contact.
Warren finds Turner. Back to Warren. 40 seconds left in the first quarter.
Well, I tell you what, coaches really love reliable shooters like Warren. I mean, he's a talented guy who can really get it done from anywhere on the floor.
Pacers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Miles Turner. McDermott comes in for Domantas Sabonis. Lamb, he's checked in for Oladipo. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Malcolm Brogdon. Ross dishes to Bamba. Good on the bucket.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Pass to McConnell. 16 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Carter Williams. He doesn't hit that one. Some solid defense there from Lamb. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Orlando out in front, leading by 5. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Orlando.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
So on the floor for Orlando, Terrence Ross is out there with Ennis. Then it's Bamba. Then it's Carter Williams. And it's Augustine in at the point.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
I know you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. You know, Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts that maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to affecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA.
You know, that kind of unselfishness, guys, from Augustine is really infectious, especially when it's coming from your point guard.
And McConnell gets it to go.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
Carter Williams, the pass to Bamba. The layup missed. Pacers trail by 3. Banked in off the glass. Leafs got his first basket.
Yeah, I'd like to see more passes like that from McDermott, especially when guys are open.
And the dunk by Bamba.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
The Magic making a switch here. Gordon's checked in.
And Clark, last season for Mo Bamba, another step in his progression. Still limited minutes. The team waiting for things to click for the young man.
Agreed. I mean, it's the offense that needs the most work, Greg, but they knew he was going to be a project. They knew this was going to be a work in progress with Mo Bamba, but his defense is already there. I mean, he can hit the glass and protect the rim with the best of them.
McConnell kicks to McDermott. Back to McConnell. The 8-footer. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Gordon goes in, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Look at Gordon knife through that defense, getting ahead of steam on his way to the basket and flushing that dunk home.
So the wing on the left. Here's McConnell. And it's Orlando with the rebound. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Bamba dishes to Gordon. Bamba inside. Covered by Lamb. Passes it to Gordon. Pass to Carter Williams. Cross in the corner. The three. Rebounded by Lamb. And so it's Lamb with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. 6-point game. Misses from close range. There's the foul. It's on Jeremy Lamb. That is his first foul of the game. So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Isaac comes in for James Ennis. Evan Fournier's checked in for Terrence Ross. And it's Fultz in for Carter Williams. There's Sabonis. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Great D that time from Vucevic. And now Orlando on the break. Stolen by Warren. Sabonis finds Oladipo. Indiana moving it around. Here's Brogdon. And the layup is good.
And you know what? When you guess wrong in the pick and roll with Brogdon, he burns you. Nicely done.
To the middle. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Fournier passes to Gordon. Count it. Gordon's got the lead. Back up to 8 now for the Magic.
Yeah, the clever Frenchman. Fournier solid at recognizing when the defense isn't covering one of his teammates.
That one goes. Count it.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And Vucevic kicks to Fultz. Back to Vucevic. The feed to Gordon. Over Sabonis. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to go on Sabonis.
And you know, Gordon's so crafty and full of tricks that he keeps the defense guessing.
And the Magic making a change here. Augustine's checked in. Pacers have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter. Up over 50%. Turner passes to Sabonis. Nifty move. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner. Sabonis has got his first bucket in this one. Lob pass to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
And when Gordon is launched and in the air like that, he's a mesmerizing guy to keep an eye on and just get out of the way.
Left side Fournier. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
Here's Holiday inside, and it's Turner finishing it off.
Boy, that's just too easy, guys. Turner, a player you can't allow to get free near the rack. He's a great dunker. Bang.
And so it's Aaron Gordon making things happen. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. The first half was all about Aaron Gordon. He had 14 points. Thanks for joining us.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. A fantastic game from Aaron Gordon in this one.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court for Indiana, Oladipo is the 2 with Warren playing small forward. Sabonis and Turner up front, and it's Brogdon in at the 1.
And, you know, with Miles Turner, a lot of his value, I think, comes on the defensive end. One of the best shot blockers in the league the last couple of years, and has really good mobility. He's got a nice shooting stroke, but defensively is where he makes his greatest impact in my mind.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
To the paint. Gordon kicks to Fultz. Gordon the pass to Vucevic. Here's Fournier. 4 on the clock. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And Clark, at the moment, you could argue that it's the defense that's the best asset for Turner at this point.
Yeah, I wouldn't disagree with you, Greg. I think clearly that's his strong suit right now. He's got a terrific shot in terms of mechanics and range. I think you'd like to see him be a little more consistent with his selection and then develop a more reliable low post go-to move.
Fournier goes in. Count that one. Fournier's got 9 points.
The penetrating game, the ability to get inside off the dribble, very important for this team. And Fournier is brilliant when it comes to slicing up the defense with his drives.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Fournier dishes to Vucevic. Now the pass to Gordon. Doesn't go for him. So Indiana will take it the other way.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Warren finds Brogdon. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Doubled by Sabonis. Out to the right wing. Vucevic to the pass to Gordon. Cross on the wing. Orlando moving the ball around. Fultz dishes to Vucevic.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
And the shot by Warren, no good. And so it's Ross. He brings it up for Orlando. They've led by as many as 11 points. And it's Turner off the drive. And Turner throws it down.
And like a bolt of lightning, Turner strikes quickly on the drive. A thunderous dunker who cannot be denied.
Oladipo outside. Back to Turner. Outside Warren. Pass to Sabonis. It's hauled in by Gordon. And the call will be against Sabonis. That'll be his second foul of the game. Around the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather taken? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Well,
Wow.
I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know,
That
Kawhi's
is.
got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yeah, I'm going to agree with you.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Boy, Bamba really a dogged rebounder despite his slight frame. He's got great length and timing, and his intensity is really impressive.
McDermott with it, and he gets it to go.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Here's Leaf, covered by Bamba. Passes it to Leaf. Now here's McDermott. Tight defense on him. The kick out to Holiday. Pass to Bitadze. Up top, Bamba. He's got 9. Vucevic to the pass to Ennis. Here's Bamba. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, you can see Bamba's composure down there. I mean, even when he's under pressure, he stays aggressive and calm.
So for the Magic, Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Vucevic. Michael Carter-Williams comes in for James Ennis. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1. The Pacers have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. Free throw, good, Holiday. Orlando trailing here. He lobs it up, and Ross with the slam.
Hey, stay woke on Terrence Ross now. One of the most athletic players in the game. Don't sleep on him.
Holiday, the pass to Bitadze. Out to Lamb. Puts it up. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Some impressive scoring, and we still have 1 quarter to go. Who will gain the upper hand in the 4th? And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So on the floor for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. DJ Augustine out there with Terrence Ross. And it's Isaac into the small forward spot. Oh, Vucevic in position.
Really easy to appreciate Isaac. I mean, a solid teammate who's always ready to share the sugar.
And Augustine kicks to Ross. Dishes to Vucevic. Back to Ross. The pass to Gordon. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Turner's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Holiday goes in. Count it. Holiday's got it all tied up now for Indiana.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one. Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Isaac against Holiday. Now here is Holiday. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Vucevic.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And how about Aaron Holiday seeing that expanded role last season? Moved into that backup point guard spot for the Pacers, and I thought he was solid.
I ditto that, Greg. I mean, he's a guy that's a natural playmaker. He's got a nice stroke as well. Plays with confidence and is really aggressive with the ball in his hands, which is what I like. And, you know, he's the third of 3 brothers that are playing in the NBA. He's a teammate with Justin. And I tell you what, when you're the youngest sibling, you got to bring that aggressiveness to the table every day.
Oladipo, he's checked in for Aaron Holiday. Gordon. Missed inside. Pacer shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. They now take the lead. And the Pacers lead by 2.
Well, the explosive nature of Oladipo's drives to the rim are incredible. hard for any defense to keep him from attacking the way he does.
Oh, and here we go with Gordon. Nobody back.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
It's Brogdon on the wing, guarded by Fultz.
How about that? Malcolm Brogdon throwing it down. He doesn't do that a lot, but he did that one with force.
Stolen by Brogdon. Oladipo, the pass to Turner. The kick out to Oladipo. Rebound by the Magic. Here's Fultz. And that one, good. Fultz has got his first 2 points.
I like to say a guy making a shot like that, Fultz has the clutch gene. Doesn't shy away from the big moment.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
The Magic have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Feeds it to Gordon. On the wing, Isaac. It's stolen by Oladipo. All by himself. Jumps up and finished off by Oladipo.
And you know, Oladipo back in 2013 was the number 2 overall pick in the draft and is showing a lot of promise. He's really taking over the game in key stretches here.
Turner against Vucevic. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Gordon. Sabonis with the block.
Outstanding defensive instincts by Sabonis. Really good timing when to rise up to reject shots.
The shot by Turner, no good.
Look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
And the call will be against Sabonis. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Ross is checked in for Evan Fournier. 1:02 left to play here in the 4th. And the shot goes in from Fultz.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes. Proving he has the clutch DNA. Love seeing Turner up his game during these big possessions.
Up the floor. Yes!
Boy, that's a big one for Warren. Huge. He's never one to shy away from taking the important shots. Not him.
Back to Gordon. Orlando moving the ball around. Here's Isaac. A 3-pointer, no good. 2 points here might be all the cushion they need.
You would think so. This game is theirs for the taking.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the Magic with possession. Now Ross. From deep 3-point range, that one misses.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it.
affected by COVID at the highest rates, and it is the African American community. They are risking their life to come and work at these polling sites, and I don't want the burden of being a volunteer to be on the 50 to 60-year-old Black woman. So it's important that we as young people who feel healthy and feel comfortable go out there and make sure that people are able to exercise their right to vote. All told, the adventure
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the Cavs trying to get a win at home and pressed for success. Now the starting group for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3 slot. And for the Cavaliers, Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Andre Drummond is out there with Kevin Love, and it's Garland in at the point. Now here's Drummond. Love kicks to Garland. Back to Love. No good on the triple. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Magic. And for years now, GA, Kevin Love, one of the better outside shooting big men in the game. He can really light it up.
I tell you, when Love gets it going, he is hard to slow down. Great on the catch and shoot. Hard to believe it wasn't a large part of his game until he was established in the NBA.
So the Orlando Magic able to put the first points up on the board. And that one's good. Love.
Well, this is one of Kevin Love's go-to shots now. Early in his career, a low post game. Now he's lethal from distance.
Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Vucevic dishes to Fournier. Pass to Fultz. Down low. Let's go. Vucevic, and it's good for 2. Vucevic has got his second basket.
Well, Markelle Fultz continues to develop his floor awareness. Passes like that will create all kinds of chemistry.
Garland, the pass to Sexton. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Vucevic finds Isaac. Vucevic with it. He's guarded by Love. Fournier gets a wide open look. Andre Drummond grabs the miss.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty. That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
The Magic have gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. Here's Gordon. Pass to Vucevic. Fournier with the ball. Over in the corner, Fultz. From past the arc. Cavaliers with the rebound. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. And there's Sexton. That's good on the assist by Drummond. Sexton's got 6.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Fultz, the pass to Vucevic. Isaac against Sexton. Lets it go from deep. Another miss by Orlando. Cleveland leading by 5. And he gets the bucket. Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid.
No
now
kidding.
He's an all-star last year. And, you know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad, it's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play, excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds. Love kicks to Garland. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Drummond, and Drummond is right there.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Isaac passes to Fultz, and there's the call on Jetty Osman. That's his first foul. So both teams changing it up here. Cavaliers on D. Bamba finds Ross, and here's Augustine. To the inside. Gordon, the pass to Ross. Back to Gordon to stop the drought, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Really difficult to stick with an athletic big man like Aaron Gordon. On rolls to the rim, good luck.
Nance outside. Sinks that one from the post.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Augustine passes to Bamba. Ennis kicks to Ross. Dishes it to Gordon. Pass to Ennis. Now Garland. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. The drive by Nance. Ross grabs the board. The Magic trail by 11. Here's Gordon. It's good. The assist that time from Ennis.
Well, the agility, the mobility, the speed of Aaron Gordon in the fast break, just such a tough cover.
Here's Garland. A slam dunk by Garland.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Cavaliers lead. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Cavaliers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And so in the game for the Magic, Gordon and Bamba, the combo inside. Terrence Ross is out there with Carter Williams, and it's Ennis in at the small forward position. And he knocks down the first one.
You know what you love about Darius Garland's potential? It's as a scorer in this league, right? He's so aggressive. He plays assertively, and that, to me, is the key for young players.
And Larry Nance Jr., son of former NBA great Larry Nance, like his father, Larry Jr. plays well above the rim.
Greg, this is a young guy who can go over you, through you, and when he's airborne, this is one of the scariest players to challenge at the rim.
Nance outside. Ross against Porter. Garland dishes to Thompson. Shot clock at 5. Outside Porter. A three-pointer off the mark. The Magic trail by 13. Ennis passes to Ross. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Porter's running. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Bamba with the block.
Well, this is one of Bamba's big-time strengths. Send it back, Mo.
Thompson in the posts. Here's Windler. And finally, that one's good.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
Down low. Stolen by Bamba. The pass to Gordon.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Nance. That one's not going to go. So Orlando will take it the other way. Gordon kicks to Carter Williams. Got a piece of it. Porter looking it over. Pass to Nance. The dish to Garland. Out to the wing. Back to Porter. Out left to the wing. To the middle. Thompson passes to Garland. Another shot. Out to Nance. Feeds to Thompson. Second chance shot. Tries yet again. And Nance with the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 13.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And the basket by Gordon.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
And Orlando making a change here. Vucevic checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Isaac comes in for Gordon. Evan Fournier's checked in for Ennis. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Terrence Ross.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
And Vucevic kicks to Fultz. Isaac passes to Fournier. Takes a three. The Cavaliers pull it in. Drummond's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Inside, Sexton dishes to Drummond. Shoots the three. The offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
And Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
And the basket by Isaac.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Cleveland leading by 13. Here's Sexton, and Sexton slams it in.
Well, just a little bit of momentum and Sexton going right to the rim.
Pass to Carter Williams. On the wing, Isaac wants to get it to Carter Williams and does. Goes up on the wing. Isaac misses.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
On the wing, Porter. He's guarded by Fournier. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. Osman's got 6.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Carter Williams finds Fultz. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cavaliers. It's Drummond, high post. Outside, Porter. For 3. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
And that, my friends, is a dagger.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the
2K Sports Halftime Show.
Cleveland did not hesitate to set the pace. Their exceptional focus in all. And that's.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been quite a game for Colin Sexton.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
So one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the center, locking down the middle. And that's the group for J.B. Bitterstaff as we begin the second half. Fultz kicks to Gordon. Back to Fultz. Outside Fournier. Passes to Gordon. Outside Fournier. And a miss there on the triple.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Fournier for 3. Cavaliers with the rebound. Drummond's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
And a tough season a year ago for Aaron Gordon, Doris. Fell short of the output he had the last few years and had a tough time hitting from the outside.
So, Greg, you're an former NBA player, so you know the history here. Trying to find a rhythm while fighting through injuries is very difficult to do. This guy's got unbelievable athleticism. He's sharpening his skills. I think it's just a matter of time for Aaron Gordon.
To halt the run, and Vucevic finishes inside. 10 points for Vucevic.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Now, here's Garland. He's got 7. Osman, the pass to Drummond. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vucevic. The Magic making a switch here. Ross is checked in. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
That one goes in. Vucevic has got 6 in the quarter.
This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Sexton, the pass to Drummond. Here's Wendler. Back to Drummond. 6 on the shot clock. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Aggressive defense. The battle with Drummond inside is a collision waiting to happen.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. That'll put Aaron Gordon on the line. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson. For the Cavaliers, Nance comes in for Andre Drummond. And Kevin Porter subbed in for Garland. The Magic also changing it up. Bamba comes in for Isaac. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And the Cavaliers with possession here to the right side. Wendler, the pass to Thompson. 2 points. That one goes. Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters, but ultimately your teammates got to feel like you play for them, and that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. Vucevic with the block.
Boy, when Vucevic is in that area, he's capable of sending it back.
Gordon with no one around. And the 3 off target. Cleveland leading by 19 points. Deflects the pass. And now Bamba pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Kicks to Augustine. Ross against Porter. Here's Bamba. And it's off from 3-point range. Cavaliers have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the 3rd. Thompson finds Porter. Here's Nance with the putback. And there's Thompson putting it right back in. Thompson's got 5 points in the quarter.
And after really leaning on that 3-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
And here's Sexton. 10 points for him. And Cleveland with another turnover here. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Osman's checked in. And a switcher also for Orlando. Evan Fournier's checked in for Bamba. And Augustine kicks to Gordon. Porter against Vucevic. Back to Gordon. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Gordon's got 13.
I'll tell you this, the interior game of Aaron Gordon is coming along. He is looking more comfortable and more confident in there.
From deep. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. From deep three-point range, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Cleveland, feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've had... How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So on the floor for Orlando, Isaac and Vucevic down low. Augustine and Fournier are the backcourt tandem. And it's Ross in at the three. Garland with the bucket.
Well, I like the no hesitation. Darius Garland knows you have to be assertive in catch-and-shoot situations.
They double him with Drummond. Augustine passes to Vucevic. The three. And it's Osman with the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Back to Porter from deep. The feed now to Love. The shot from the low post is good.
Continuing to show activity on the offensive glass. Second chance buckets have been huge.
Ross passes to Vucevic. And stolen by Drummond. And Porter, here we go. And the first one at the line is good. And Kevin Porter Jr., all the issues you'd expect from a rookie, Greg. Unforced errors, a few too many fouls and turnovers. But as you and I were talking, and as the coaches told us, the upside is huge.
I tell you, Kev, his first step with the ball in his hands is incredible. Can burst by defenders like they're waiting at a bus stop. Once he matures, he's going to be a handful to deal with.
5 to shoot. Isaac with the ball. Now guarded by Porter. Near the three-point line, it's Gordon. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. Cleveland moving it around. And Garland has it in the corner. Porter in the corner. Here's Drummond. Here's Osman. Yep, that one goes in there. Osman's gotten it done so far from the field tonight, making 4 of his 6 attempts.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Drummond working against Vucevic. Love dishes to Drummond. Here's Garland. That 3 off the mark.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Ante Zizic is checked in for Osman. Bell comes in for Kevin Love. Exum, he's checked in for Kevin Porter. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Garland. Here's a one-two. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something I can honestly say. As a kid, you dream about a lot of things. Winning, you know, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, is to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly. Born and raised.
Exum. Rebound by the Magic. Oh, and here comes Ennis all alone. Good D by Drummond. Exum kicks to Zizic. It's Bell on the wing. And the pass to Exum. Here's Zizic. He's covered by Aminu. Here's Zizic. It's blocked, and he recovers it. Bell's shot is good. Bell's got his first points of the game.
Well, defensively, don't forget about Jordan Bell, especially when he's that close to the rim.
Carter Williams feeling it out a bit. Once again off the mark, Orlando. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on an 11-2 run. 1:25 left here in the fourth quarter. Exum passes to Zizic. Shot clock at 6. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. No good from Bell. Orlando's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Cleveland.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Drummond.
Boy, I thought his best work was his pursuit of the basketball. He competed for every rebound, fought for position in the paint, and never stopped working. I love it.
Burge the pass to Carter Williams. To the paint. It's stolen by Bell. 34 seconds left in the fourth. Dellavedova with the ball. Pass to Zizic. Stolen by Bamba. To the middle. And the dunk by Bamba.
Boy, you better keep the 7-footer Mo Bamba away from the cup. What an easy finish.
Dellavedova is scanning the floor. He dishes it to Exum from deep three-point range, and Bamba pulls it down.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for Mo,
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up.
they need us, we'll be there. If that's just directing people into a line, I'll do that. If that's helping people actually cast their ballot, I'll do that. But either way, I just want to.
The Chicago River winding its way through now the starting group for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markel Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3. And for Chicago, White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's Porter in at the small forward position. Levine can't hit.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Isaac goes in. Fultz lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Yeah, love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
And it's in there.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Vucevic dishes to Fournier. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Bulls have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Well, it was a career year for Evan Fournier. Just at the right time, opted out of his player option over the summer, and he was a free agent.
And Fournier proved that he can put up numbers. Aggressive looking to create with the ball in his hands. This team got a great weapon signing Fournier.
Here's Gordon after the Bulls pick up 2. Isaac kicks to Vucevic. Tries again. Good work there as it goes.
Always a battle when you're up against Vucevic. His soft touch helps him convert inside.
And a wide open look for Porter. They get it back. And Carter with his second chance points.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Here's Isaac. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And always seemingly under control is Isaac. Even when he gets roughed up, he just manages to complete the play.
Now here's Porter. Oh, good with the triple.
Oh, they get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be giving him.
For 3, Fournier. Kept alive Orlando. Vucevic the pass to Fultz. Porter against Isaac. Pass to Gordon. 4 on the shot clock. Kicks it to Vucevic. Over Carter. Gordon just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. Chicago has gone 0-3 from 3-point. Wow, hammering it in!
Got to give Levine some love. Many of the dunks he pulls off are just flat out nasty.
And the basket by Gordon.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Now here's Levine. It's White on the wing. Dishes to Carter. Back to White.
That's size winning out. I mean, he needed every single inch to haul in that rebound.
Here's Fultz. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently. How about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to how
Hill.
about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit, and I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Levine inside the 3-point line, and Vucevic pulls it down. Magic leading by 4. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Now here's Isaac. Back to Gordon. Isaac passes to Vucevic. Orlando moving the ball around. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Carter. Levine finds Markkanen. Carter left side. Levine wide open. A new 14 for the Bulls. And Carter with his second chance points.
Oh, he's just such a terrific offensive rebounder. I mean, Carter Jr. excels at using his big body to his advantage on the glass.
And Vucevic throws it down.
That's just the product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
Outside, Levine. Over in the corner, White. Outside, Levine. Orlando grabs the miss. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's Levine, and Levine throws it down.
Now, that's the specialty of Levine's. I mean, if you're the defense, you got to know he's looking to dunk it home. Make a poster on you.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. It's the Magic leading by 4. From the United... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
Dunn is out there with Satoransky. And it's Young, and it's Hutchinson in at the small forward. That's the Bulls' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Hutchinson passes to Cornette. Now, here's Bamba. He's covered closely. Outside for Carter Williams. Passes it to Ross. Back to Carter Williams. Satoransky grabs the miss.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
That one's good, and the Magic lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Thaddeus Young.
A tall, strong combo guard who can shoot it as well as pass it. Satoransky played around 30 minutes a game for the Bulls last season as he found a way to impress the team every chance they gave him. And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for Chandler Hutchison. And it's Harrison in for Satoransky. Well, the scouting report for Satoransky is this: if he could increase his consistency, Greg, shooting the ball, his game could reach another level.
Yeah, I mean, throughout his career, the percentages have been all over the place. He's not really a volume three-point shooter. The key for Satoransky is good shot selection and just playing under control.
Augustine against Dunn. Stolen away. Out of bounds. Orlando takes possession. Orlando leading by 6. It's tipped. Carter Williams kicks to Augustine. Looking for Young. He gets it there. Valentine passes to Dunn. Off with the layup. The Magic have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. To the inside. The pass to Ennis. Now Carter Williams. Back to Ennis. Clock at 6. Ross dishes to Bamba. And that one is good. Bamba's got the lead up to 8 now for Orlando.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Young with no one around. And the 3-ball is good. Young's got 5 now.
He'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Dunn passes to Harrison. Out to the right wing. Dunn outside. Pass to Cornette. Young with the ball. Over Ennis. Young, no good.
And they continue to control the glass.
And Augustine kicks to Bamba. And it's Ennis at the elbow. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Carter Williams with the bucket.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Young outside. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Orlando leading by 9. To the left wing. Augustine finds Bamba. Back to Augustine. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Augustine's got 4 points this quarter.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
They're just playing smart basketball, reading the floor well and executing.
Dunn shot's good.
And that's the muscle his teammates like to see done, refusing to take no for an answer.
Here's Carter Williams. The quick look, no good that time. And it's Harrison with the ball for Chicago. They trail by 9 points. Here's Dunn. Count that one.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
34 seconds left here in the second. Here's Bamba. Offline with his 3. The Bulls have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, no need to rush right here. Let the clock run a little, then execute your offense.
And how about the 9'6" standing reach Bamba has? I mean, it's unguardable this close. Dunks it with such ease.
Nice shot there by Bamba.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
Here's Dunn. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Orlando. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the... And that should do it.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. And guys, you know, Mohamed Bamba has really been making it happen.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
This was a huge bonus for this team. I mean, they weren't expecting it, but they will absolutely take it.
Tipping off the second half, here's Steve Clifford's 5. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Bamba. And it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. The shot's good from Fournier. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Wilson. Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school, and it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy, he would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
Markelle Fultz has checked in for Bamba. Here's Isaac. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Isaac's got the lead up to 13 now for the Magic. The Bulls shooting 41% for the game. White, wide open, he fires. Off target from three-point range.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Fultz kicks to Isaac. Fournier for 3. They grab their own miss.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Now the Bulls with it. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Carter. And they pick up 2. Carter's got 6 points.
What concentration from the big man right there. Carter Jr., I mean, he's experienced at converting difficult baskets. Well, some highs and lows for Kobe White in his rookie season. But you can see the upside he possesses, Kevin. White can get hot and fill it up in a hurry.
6 to shoot. And Fournier kicks to Vucevic. Back to Fournier for the 3. The shot missing. And it's Chicago the other way.
And with White, how about a 23-point quarter early in his NBA career?
White's numbers were pretty bad overall. But with that huge quarter he had, the streaky shooting, you can see what lies ahead for him.
Porter against Isaac. Feeds to Gordon. Pass to Fultz. Markkanen pulls it in. Bulls trail by 11. The open shot, Levine. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Passes it to Vucevic. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Fournier dishes to Gordon. Fultz the pass to Vucevic. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Down low. .130 left in the third quarter of the game. That shot off the mark.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Oh, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
Left side, Gordon. Isaac outside. Lob pass to Gordon. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
It's stolen by Vucevic. Fast break. Here come the Magic. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Ross is checked in for the Magic. Bulls trail by 11. And there's the feed to Young. Shot from the wing. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 7 rebounds in the game. Isaac finds Fultz. Back to Isaac. Vucevic trying to get open. Count that one from Isaac. Isaac's got 4 points in the quarter.
Wow, the solid court awareness. Leave someone open on Fultz squad and you're going to regret it.
Here's Satoransky. Good on the shot.
It makes up for a lack of speed with just tremendous effort and hustle on that play.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. It's good. That's 10 points for Aaron Gordon.
This system is set up perfectly for him today. I mean, it's allowing him to find a lot of good shots.
Harrison scanning the floor. Satoransky in the corner. And Young kicks to Valentine. Here's Harrison. Off target from outside. Near the three-point line, it's Gordon. And so it's Orlando looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They got their field goal percentage. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, that's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play right there.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. So for Chicago right now, Thomas Satoransky is out there with Dunn. Then it's Young, and it's Cornette in at the 5. Here's Fultz. Orlando gets it back. Vucevic to the pass to Fultz. Ross kicks to Isaac. Just 5 to shoot. Ross finds Gordon over Young. Here's Vucevic. Back to Ross. There's the pass to Fultz. Now here's Vucevic. He's tightly guarded. And finally they hit one.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Dunn passes to Satoransky. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Satoransky works hard to create on offense. I mean, he finds his shot with the mid-range jumper.
And Vucevic kicks to Isaac. Back to Vucevic. Dishes it to Gordon. A second chance effort. Stripped it away. And they're on the break. Here's Satoransky. Dunn passes to Young. And it's blocked by Gordon.
No, I wouldn't test Gordon. With that vertical and length, please try someone else.
Isaac kicks to Vucevic. Isaac passes to Gordon. Ross with it. Fires for three. That one doesn't go.
And that's an important rebound, especially on a night where the board work has not been their best.
He can fill out a lot of different roles, but Satoransky excels as a creator. He can make the spectacular passes and the smart ones.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group, and the Magic making a change here as well. Fournier is checked in for Ross. Here's Levine. Vucevic with the block.
Well timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spots.
Fultz the pass to Vucevic. Inside. Gordon kicks to Fultz. Plenty of room around him, and it's good. And the Magic lead by 14. Greg, so many people know your story, born and raised in Las Vegas. It must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people you know has its pros and cons.
Right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lures of the game of college basketball.
Here's Levine. He feeds it to Carter. Out to White. Bulls moving the ball around. Good on that shot. And with that, the Magic lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Levine. Gordon finds Isaac. It's stolen by Carter. Porter against Isaac. Porter passes to White. Looking for Carter. He gets it there. And he makes that one.
The defense just handed White that assist. I mean, he smartly feeds a wide-open shooter.
Fultz dishes to Vucevic. Here's Gordon. Shakes him. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his fourth assist in this one. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Bulls. A 12-point game. Levine kicks to Porter. Back to Levine. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Porter.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Magic.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Vucevic.
The energy he played with tonight was amazing, and it paid off the most on the glass where he dominated the rebounding stats.
Satoransky's checked in for Kobe White.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two.
And now, Wendell Carter, a great young prospect for the Bulls. Kevin, he's seen steady improvement so far. They believe he'll be a factor for a long time.
So for the Bulls, Daniel Gafford's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Otto Porter Jr. And it's Denzel Valentine in for Levine.
Oh, and the potential Carter Jr. has is enticing. A multi-talented big who plays with the real competitive fire.
Ennis passes to Birch. Augustine with it. Back to Birch. Here's a 1-2. His three-pointers off the mark. And here are the Bulls now, down by 12. Pass to Hutchison. Over to the wing, down low. Here's Carter. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it has to be frustrating to catch fire when the game is already over. I mean, this is not the outcome they wanted.
Wandu passes to Birch. And it's Amino in the corner. Here's Birch. And not gonna go. He misses the first attempt on the night. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win in what? All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David.
smiling, positive force, making sure that everyone feels safe and has the right to vote.
And next week, Trae Young hosts another installment of More Than a Vote with his personal story.
You'll definitely want to check back for that.
It's great to be with you on a Monday. Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Oladipo is the 2 with Warren playing small forward. Sabonis and Turner up front, and it's Brogdon in at the point guard position. And for Orlando, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward.
Well, the explosive nature of Oladipo's drives to the rim are incredible. Hard for any defense to keep him from attacking the way he does.
Now here's Fournier. The feed to Vucevic. Lays it up and banks it in. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor, will likely be the victor.
Here's Brogdon after the made shot from Nikola Vucevic. Sabonis, the pass to Brogdon. 5 on the clock. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Vucevic.
Brogdon attacking the heart of the defense there. Excellent decision and really maximizes using his size.
Brogdon hits them both.
And one thing I like about Brogdon is his size. A huge 6'10" wingspan for a guard. Gives him an advantage in matchups. Lets him finish over smaller defenders as well.
Gordon finds Fournier. From deep. Fultz the pass to Fournier. Magic moving the ball around. Here's Vucevic, and it's sent back by Turner. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And great with Brogdon and his size, it allows flexibility on defense as well.
Yeah, I mean, it makes switching on the pick and roll easier with him up top. There isn't a lot of flash to how Brogdon plays on the floor, but you can't deny how impactful he is in all facets.
Now, here's Isaac. Jacks up a 3. Offensive rebound. Fournier dishes to Gordon. Brogdon against Fultz. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Vucevic. It's rebounded by Indiana. Oh, Turner in position. The kick out to Oladipo. Off target with his 3. The Magic have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Fournier against Brogdon. Right side Fournier. Pass to Vucevic. Pass to Fultz. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Ross is checked in for the Magic. Indiana also making some changes. Lamb comes in for Oladipo. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Brogdon. McConnell kicks to Warren. Back to McConnell. Top of the key, Warren. The pass to McConnell. Warren against Ross. Warren the pass to Lamb. The kick out to Warren. Ross with the steal. Fast break. Here we go. Pass to Gordon. Back to Fultz to end the cold streak. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Indiana leading. Pass to Lamb. 1:52 left to play here in the first. And here's Gordon. It's stolen by Lamb. Outside Sabonis. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Sabonis making sure to pass it where his teammates are open, and that's just being a good passer there.
Here's Gordon. Boss trying to break loose. Outside Fournier. Back to Gordon. Sabonis with the block, and he gets it back. Outside Fournier. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Vucevic. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Sabonis finds Warren. Back to Sabonis. Pass to Turner, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Gordon. Ennis comes in for Ross. Carter Williams, he's checked in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Turner. Doug McDermott comes in for Sabonis. Justin Holiday's checked in for Warren. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for TJ McConnell.
Good position that time around the bucket, and when Bamba does that, he's hard to stop.
There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Bitadze, the pass to Holiday. No good on the 3. The Magic trail by 4. Bamba kicks to Augustine. The pass to Vucevic. To the inside. Bamba dishes to Vucevic.
And Vucevic enjoys throwing his weight around now. At 260 lbs, he's really good at finding ways to get to the line.
This is his first free throw of the game. And both free throws good for Vucevic. Pacers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Holiday, the pass to Bitadze. Back to Holiday. Beyond the arc. No good there. Pushing it up. Here's Carter Williams. It's deflected. Here's Fultz, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
One eye on the rim, one eye on the...
It's all tied in Orlando. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what do you guys think about the Magic here so far in this one?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And so in the game for the Pacers, they've got Doug McDermott, and it's Bitadze in at the 5, patrolling the paint.
And DJ Augustine, a veteran guard who's always had an impact when he's on the floor. He gives you leadership, shooting, and playmaking off the bench.
Tell you what, Greg, when he was with the Pacers during my time working for the team, I really grew to appreciate and respect his game even more than I did from a distance. You're exactly right. I mean, he's a barometer for just about any team he's played on, and that when he plays well, it lifts everybody else's game. That's just the kind of experienced, calming effect veteran he is.
Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Indiana. Here's Carter Williams. Kicks to Augustine. Clock at 6. To the paint, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Brogdon outside. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
How about that? Malcolm Brogdon throwing it down. He doesn't do that a lot, but he did that one with force.
And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Bucket is good. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Indiana.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, but they've also protected the paint extremely well. You see that in their block shot total, but also they've altered a lot of shots. Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Now, I don't know if this field goal percentage is sustainable, but if they can stay close to what they've done in shooting the ball, they'll run away with this one.
Bamba. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Bamba's got 4 points this quarter.
Bamba's got crazy length and impressive height, obviously, at north of 7 feet. Helps him on that offensive board, but his tenacity, a big part of that, too.
Teams have dynasties, the 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think is going to lead the pack there?
Ooh, that's a great question. You know, with the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see because he is still playing at such a high level. But, you know, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be deadly with how the game is played. But don't sleep on the Celtics with Tatum and Brown and that group that they have with the front office they have. Man, I think the league overall is going to be in great shape moving forward.
It sure seems that way. Fournier passes to Gordon. Count that bucket. Gordon's got his first points in this one.
Yeah, the clever Frenchman. Fournier solid at recognizing when the defense isn't covering one of his teammates.
The shot by Brogdon wide open. Off target with his three. The Magic trail by 5. Ross kicks to Bamba. 1:56 left to play in the first half. Stolen by Warren. It's a bonus with the drive. And so it's Ross. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. Gordon finds Bamba. Pacers leading by 5. And he comes up with the deuce.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Fournier dishes to Gordon. Bamba trying to break free, and it's Gordon missing. For Indiana, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter.
And without a doubt, one of the big reasons why the Pacers were so tough last year was Domantas Sabonis. He continued to improve and was a statistical monster across the board.
And, you know, Greg, the biggest jump for Sabonis was on the glass. I mean, his rebounding went to another level. And he's a terrific rebounder at both ends, but especially at that offensive end. And he bangs that glass all the time. He attacks missed shots like his life depends on it.
Brogdon the pass to McConnell. Just 5 on the clock. And Brogdon, here we go. No good from 11 feet. The Magic trail by 5. Ross passes to Fultz. Outside Fournier. Here's Ross. Feeds it to Gordon. Stolen by Warren. McConnell with it. He's against Bamba. And McConnell gets it to go.
This is the kind of unselfishness you love seeing from Brogdon, making sure he gets it to the open man.
Fournier passes to Gordon. Sabonis with the steal. Brogdon kicks to Turner. Three-pointer. And no good on the last second attempt this time. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. And what Miles Turner brings to the table, he gives you a little bit of everything. But and that'll do it.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. One of the stories here, Mohamed Bamba getting it done today.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac into the small forward position. And that's the group for Steve Clifford as we begin the second half. Turner finds Warren from the arc. Kept alive and out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. Brogdon against Fournier, and that one's good. Brogdon
so strong and so composed. Does an excellent job of playing through physical defense.
Fultz kicks to Vucevic. Dishes to Gordon. Back to Vucevic. Now here's Fultz. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Shot clock at 6. Passes to Gordon. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Oladipo.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
And Orlando making a change here. Carter Williams is checked in. Then for the Pacers, Lamb is checked in for Warren. And Aaron Holiday is subbed in for Brogdon. Vucevic with it. Sabonis defending. Carter Williams dishes to Vucevic. Left side, Gordon. It's stolen by Lamb. Isaac against Oladipo. And it's slammed in by Turner.
And Turner is an athletic behemoth. What a word. And he's really good when it comes to finishing off alley-oop.
Pacers leading by 9. Here's Oladipo. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
James Ennis, he'll check in for Orlando. Augustine comes in for Evan Fournier. Indiana also making some changes. Goga Bitadze comes in for Miles Turner, and McDermott subbed in for Sabonis.
Boy, I like how Carter Williams spreads the ball around. I mean, he opens up a lot of opportunities for his guys to shoot it.
Oladipo, the pass to Bitadze. The kick out to Oladipo. To the middle. Bitadze with the bucket. And the Pacers lead by 12.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Some nice passing here by Indiana. Outside Holiday. In the corner, it's McDermott. Takes the 3. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Here's Ennis. Got a hand on it. That's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession for the Magic. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Ennis. Ross comes in for Michael Carter Williams. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Augustine. The Pacers also with a sub. Holiday's checked in.
Really easy to appreciate Isaac. I mean, a solid teammate who's always ready to share the sugar.
Holiday, no one around him. That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake. Lobbed up there for Isaac. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
You know, when he's got room to lift off, he's going to power home these alley-oops. Jonathan Isaac. You got to keep an eye on him, folks.
Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I tell you, Kev, John's got a heart of gold, and anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
Out that one, the Indiana lead has been cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Isaac.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
On the wing, Holiday. Bitadze, the pass to Holiday. Holiday against Fultz. Here's Bitadze. And Holiday has it in the corner. Just 4 to shoot. Inside. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Bitadze's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Count it, and the Pacer lead has been cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Gordon. Indiana's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Has to be Dodson. And a wide open look for Lamb. Offline with his 3.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Ross kicks to Gordon. Kept alive Orlando. Vucevic dishes to Ross. Back to Vucevic. Gets himself open and drills it. Vucevic has got 12 points in the game.
You know, excellent execution that time from Vucevic, fellas. I mean, he's embracing being a leader for this team, and I think shots like that prove the point.
Now Isaac. And so it's the Indiana Pacers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. Sabonis and Turner up front. Brogdon out there with T.J. McConnell. And it's Warren in at the 3 spot.
At the arc, Warren gets in the zone, able to shoot with total concentration and lay it right in.
Left side, Gordon. Down low, here's Fultz. Makes it off the glass.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Warren finds McConnell. Sabonis trying to get open.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
To the wing on the left. Fultz, the pass to Vucevic. Back to Fultz. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half.
Now, here's McConnell. D right on him. The layup off target.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Indiana. And finished off by Fultz.
Boy, I love the intensity of Fultz. He brings it all the time, has that dial turned up.
Yep, it counts. And so it's Ross. He brings it up for Orlando. 7-point differential. And it goes down 2 points. 7 points for T.J. Warren. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Indiana.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
And Oladipo kicks to Turner. It's Oladipo on the wing.
Well, I tell you what, when he's operating in the pick and roll, Oladipo really hard to defend. He's outstanding at putting pressure on the defense.
Ross. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Indiana leading by 9. The 3 from Warren. Fournier pulls it down. The Magic have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Pass to Ross. To the inside. Kicks it out to Gordon. Pacers with the rebound. Sabonis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Oh, Turner in position. It's stolen by Fultz. And now Orlando on the break. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Boy, Vucevic, so solid in all fundamentals of the game, and really an outstanding passer for a big guy.
Brogdon the pass to Sabonis. Hangs. Turner trying to free himself up. And Sabonis finishes it off. Sabonis has got his first points of the game. To the paint. Here's Turner. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Oh, you can't let Turner get that deep inside. When you do, he's going to abuse you with a throwdown right on top of your head.
No one near Fultz as he lets it go. It's good from long range. Fultz has got 11 points in the quarter. Down low. Here's Turner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis. Sabonis has got assist number 8 now on the night. Here's Fultz. And the miss, not the best shot selection there. Pacers leading by 10. It's stolen by Fultz. Fournier passes to Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
Like that explosion to the basket. Fultz can turn it on so quickly. He's past you before you know it. Quick as a hiccup.
Here's Brogdon, and he converts the layup.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
Here's Ross, and Ross with the slam.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
Brogdon kicks to Oladipo. Back to Brogdon. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Sabonis with the bucket.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Pacers.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Domantas Sabonis.
Now, he was a problem on the glass today, relentlessly crashing the boards and came away with a bushel basket full of rebounds.
6 to shoot. For 3, Ross. Sabonis grabs the board. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
Hey, Ryan here, back with more My Team updates for you. Next is Now tip-off packs are officially out now, complete with one player from each NBA team. Pistol Pete, J.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Andre Drummond is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Garland in at the point guard. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier. And it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. Fournier gets a wide open look. Offensive rebound. Here's Vucevic. Fournier with the ball. Guarded now by Sexton. Kept alive Orlando. Gordon kicks to Fournier. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. Buries the long-range jumper.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple. Well, you can't help but think of the dunk contest robbery with Aaron Gordon. Didn't receive max points on some of his dunks that clearly deserved it. Said he's done with the event after the last go. And I can't say I blame him.
Launches a 3. Can't hit that one. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
The tray. The putback. Love grabs the board.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
Over in the corner, Osman. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And with the dunk contest in Aaron Gordon, some of the dunks he pulled off, Greg, were outstanding.
I mean, going over Taco Fall was the big one. The one-handed windmill was impressive as well. Gordon doesn't need a trophy. Everyone knows he's one of the best dunkers we've ever seen.
Garland kicks to Osman. Gets a hand on it, and Drummond is right there.
Well, that's a healthy make there after missing their first 4 shots. 1 of 5, not what they wanted, but they're on the board.
And stolen by Sexton. Now Cleveland moving it up.
Sexton bullying a bit there in that possession.
Orlando's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Fultz the pass to Isaac. Pulls up, high post. The Magic again can't hit.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Vucevic, and it's put back in by Vucevic.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Out to the wing. Pass to Love. Sexton on the wing. Feeds it to Drummond. Shoots over Vucevic. The putback. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Ross is checked in for the Magic. Orlando on D. They trail by 1. The kick out to Porter. And another miss by Cleveland. And it's the Magic's ball. On the wing, Isaac. Guarded by Porter. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That's his first foul for the Magic. Bamba is checked in for Aaron Gordon. Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. Now, here's Bamba. Defense right on him. Clock at 4. A 3 ball. And there's Augustine. That's good on the assist from Ross. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
And there's so many guys that, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table. But in reality, they got to fill some roles, right? And, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are three names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did. Outside, Porter. Thompson outside. Now, here's Garland. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Wendler. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first. Now, Ross. Pulls up on the wing. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And here's Nance. From deep three-point range. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Cavaliers. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And so in the game for the Magic, Mohamed Bamba is out there with Vucevic. Then it's Ennis. Then it's Michael Carter-Williams. And it's Ross in at the 2 guard.
And, well, Garland, the 5th overall pick back in 2019, had a slow start to his career. But around the midway point, he really started to take off.
You wonder, Greg, in that rookie campaign, if that's a bit of somebody realizing the length of an NBA season. And maybe he made a bit of an adjustment in his body. Now in his second year, we can see some of the fruits of his labor in the offseason and him developing.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Vucevic, and Evan Fournier subbed in for Ennis. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Orlando. Love's checked in for Cleveland. Osman comes in for Kevin Porter.
And he's got a quiet confidence about him, doesn't he, guys? I mean, he's thinking about shooting the ball as the pass is coming.
The putback. Here's Drummond. Sexton for 3. And another shot. Drummond finds Love. Sexton for 3. Rebound by the Magic. Right side, Gordon to the middle. Bamba. Fournier passes to Isaac. Orlando moving the ball around. Back to Carter-Williams. Isaac outside. Just 3 to shoot from the stripe. It's Drummond with the rebound.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Here's Wendler. Passes it to Sexton. Isaac with the steal. And here we go. Carter-Williams heading to the hoop. And Fournier kicks to Isaac. Ball stolen. Love against Bamba. Back to Sexton. Over Carter-Williams. Drummond, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Drummond's got the lead up to 4 now for the Cavs.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Fultz, he's checked in for Orlando. Augustine comes in for Michael Carter-Williams. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Porter's checked in. Fournier with the ball. Offensive rebound. shoot again. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Love's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Fultz looking around. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Down to 5 on the shot clock. At the tip, and the second chance effort by Gordon. Gordon's got his first bucket in this one.
And offensive rebounding really about timing and positioning there. Gordon using both to burn the D.
There's the triple. Here's Drummond. Love with a wide open look. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Love's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Fultz finds Augustine. Isaac with the ball. Over Love. Here's Gordon. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Andre Drummond picks one up.
And the athleticism Gordon has poses so many problems for defenders, especially when he's looking to score from there.
For the Magic, Vucevic, he's checked in for Isaac. Ennis comes in for Fournier. And Terrence Ross is subbed in for Augustine. Cleveland also making some changes. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Osman. Nance comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Garland in for Sexton. Here's Vucevic, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And that's the 7-foot difference for Vucevic. Tough defense, contact. It doesn't do enough to throw off his ability to make that shot.
And a wide open look for Porter. Goes back up. The wide open look here for Garland. Here's Thompson out to Nance. Here's Garland. The three-pointer no good. And there's the pass to Gordon. Shoots it. Here's Ennis. And it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. They didn't get more than a one-possession lead in the period. And that's going to do it for us here.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent, but 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure is right. Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the 5 spot. And it's Gordon missing. And it's Love with the ball for the Cavaliers. They lead by 1.
Yeah, Love can scan the floor. He's always looking for the late cutter and patient with that decision.
Fournier passes to Vucevic. Inside. And Gordon gets it to go in on the assist by Vucevic. Gordon's got 6.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And his whole career, Kevin Love, a fantastic passer at that position. Great vision for a big man.
You think about it, Greg, he's one of those players who you're kind of watching throughout the course of any game, and you're hoping for that kind of highlight. I mean, that's rarefied air if it's not a dunk, but we're waiting for a Kevin Love outlet pass. That tells you it's special.
Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Gordon kicks to Fultz. Outside Fournier. That 3 off the mark.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
And the shot goes in.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Pass to Vucevic. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Now Fournier. Knocked away. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. Orlando making some changes. Bamba is checked in for Gordon. And it's Carter Williams in for Markelle Fultz. And Cleveland making a change here. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Fournier. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And it's Vucevic missing.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
There's the feed to Love. To the wing right side. Indler. That falls. Great assist by Love. Love's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Something sapped them of their energy defensively since halftime. In the first half, out there scrambling, running, hustling. Since then, not so much.
Yeah, love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
The open look here for Sexton. Off target from outside.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And really, when Bamba has this positioning, you got to get it to him. He's a very reliable scorer from there.
Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Bamba dishes to Carter Williams. Isaac outside. Back to Carter Williams. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Carter Williams has got his first 2 points of the night.
I tell you, Isaac has great vision for a big man. Can see over defenders easily thanks to that size.
Nice shot by Thompson.
And offensively, they finally seem to be coming around after an ugly first half.
Fournier passes to Isaac. 55 seconds left to play here in the 3rd.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
Here we go, one-on-one. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Isaac's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
And you can knock Isaac around, but it doesn't matter. Outstanding in terms of his focus and tenaciousness to attack the defense.
Thompson is doubled. Isaac against Sexton. Fires the 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. Sexton's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, Sexton's confidence growing now, knocking it down from the 3-point line. That's big.
Fournier finds Vucevic. Knocked loose and stolen by Sexton. And here they go. The finish. The 3rd quarter comes to a close. Cavaliers lead by 7. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
4th quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Terrence Ross is out there with DJ Augustine, and it's Ennis in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Augustine passes to Gordon. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
In an active player, Gordon can be a handful to keep up with throughout the course of the game.
Both good from the line that time. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Garland the pass to Drummond. To the inside. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well, Garland taking the bump that time, and pretty good focus on that play.
The Magic making a switch here. Fultz is checked in. They throw good. Garland. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Fultz with the ball. He's picked up by Drummond. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That's his third foul of the game. Here's Ennis. And he drops it in from the low post.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Nance is just such a cerebral player out there. Does a good job of trying to be a threat with the assist.
Pass to Vucevic. Left side, Gordon. He feeds it to Fultz. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Drummond's got 11 rebounds in the game.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Nance, no good. The Magic trail by 8. And here we go. Fast break. Fultz has got it. Cavaliers with the rebound. Drummond's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Garland with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. And Drummond throws it down.
And that strength of Drummond at times can be overwhelming. Awesome at staying with his shot, even when the pressure is on.
Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Ennis. Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland, where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than in any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland. And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
They throw good. Garland.
Now, Darius Garland, another one of those players who is in the second generation of NBA appearances. His father played 7 seasons in the league and has got to be very proud of all of his effort.
Porter kicks to Garland. Back to Porter. Nance dishes to Drummond. Drummond is doubled. Pass to Porter. Nance with no one around. They get it again.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Nance.
Better to be lucky than good. That pass was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged a bullet there.
Gordon finds Fultz. Misses the 3.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
From deep, hits it from three-point range, and the Cavaliers lead by 17.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Fultz, the pass to Ross. Knocks it loose. Garland with it. Now guarded by Fultz. 1:53 left in the fourth quarter. Cleveland moving it around. Garland. Here's Drummond. Porter passes to Drummond. Clock at 6. Here's Nance. And a miss there on the triple. The Magic trail by 17. Now the pass to Isaac. Back to Gordon. And here is Ross. He dishes it to Vucevic. Isaac outside. Fultz, the pass to Ross. Left side, Gordon. Lets a floater go. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Cleveland.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Drummond.
Oh, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
And they get it. No good. Cavaliers go the other way with it. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Garland. On the wing, Porter. Over Ross. Can't connect from 14 feet out. Here's Vucevic. Another miss by Orlando. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't.
everybody who participated in
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's all happening in Florida. Broadcasting live, 2K Sports. Presents the end. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's White in at the 1. And for Orlando, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the small forward. Now, here's Isaac. Right side, Gordon, stolen by Markkanen. Carter outside. Here's White. That shot, no good. And Orlando the other way now.
And with Lauri Markkanen, the former 7th pick in the draft, you like him best when he's aggressive and looking for his own shot.
You're right, Greg. I like angry Lauri Markkanen because he's dangerous when he has that type of mindset. He needs to have that mentality of a #1 option, even if he's not one. That's when he's the most impactful on the floor.
Levine can't hit. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Levine against Fournier. Up again. And Carter with his second chance points.
Carter specializes in this, competing on the glass and converting the second chance opportunity.
Here's Gordon. And the shot goes in.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Well, this is his game. Be proactive offensively, put the defense back on his heels.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And it's sent back by Isaac.
And that long wingspan of Isaac aids him there in turning away shots, but it's also the timing he displays when he attacks the shooter.
Here's Fournier. Pass to Vucevic. Isaac outside. 4 on the clock. He's looking for Gordon and finds him. Rebound by the Bulls.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
Levine, good.
What body control from Zach LaVine. Terrific at keeping his composure even while under pressure.
Vucevic the pass to Gordon. Outside Fournier. He kicks it to Fultz. Back to Fournier. The Magic need to get a shot off here. The Magic again can't hit.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Stolen by Carter. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
One thing about Otto Porter, he does a good job of playing to his strengths at the offensive end.
And really throughout his entire career, Otto Porter has been a solid shooter from distance. Great option to plant in the corner and really open up a defense.
Yes, Otto Porter shoots around 40% from his career, GA, beyond the arc. What I love about him, he has a quick release that he can get off without much room. Also, Porter keeps defenders honest with his ability to put the ball on the floor.
Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. Bulls have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Dunn dishes to Young. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
What I like is when Chris Dunn keeps his poise, keeps his eyes up, good things happen.
14 feet away. Offensive rebound. Bamba kicks it to Ennis. 6 on the shot clock. Passes it to Ross. Down low, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Chicago leading by 4. Satoransky the pass to Cornette. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And just a shade over 70% from the line a season ago. That's an area I'm sure he wants to improve.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Pass to Gordon. 1:09 left in the first. Bamba inside. Augustine passes to Bamba. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Here's Chicago. They're on a 10-2 run here. Inside. Here's Young. Back to Satoransky. Three-pointer. Cornette kicks to Young. Satoransky the pass to Young. Ross with the steal. And here comes Augustine leading the fast break. Kept alive. And it's Ennis, top of the key. Dishes it to Gordon. Tries again. Oh, that's offensive interference. And the Magic making a change here. Carter Williams is checked in. Valentine's checked in for the Bulls. Shaquille Harris comes in for Satoransky. Cornette kicks to Young. And stolen by Gordon. And now it's Ross running. He can go all the way. And foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. And they'll retain possession. Orlando shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
Adjusting himself in the air. MCW showing the coordination and the tremendous reach.
And it's Harrison with the ball for the Bulls. Here's Young. Off with the layup. Ennis taking his time here. Here's Gordon. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Bulls?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So on the floor for Orlando, they've got Mohamed Bamba. Terrence Ross is out there with Carter Williams. Then it's Ennis, and it's Vucevic in at the 5 down low.
And Terrence Ross, the wing from Washington, signed a 4-year deal with the Magic in 2019. The team loves what he brings as a 3-and-D type of player.
Isaac's checked in for Orlando. Evan Fournier comes in for Ennis, then for the Bulls. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornette. Lowry Marketing comes in for Thaddeus Young. And it's White in for Dunn.
And you can knock Isaac around, but it doesn't matter. Outstanding in terms of his focus and tenaciousness to attack the defense.
And again, no good by Chicago. And Greg with Ross, he's finally found his role. He's also a great finisher at the rim.
You know, he seemed lost early in his career with Toronto, but he has found a home with Orlando and is playing his best basketball, knows what's expected of him, and how he can help contribute to wins.
Here's White after Jonathan Isaac's bucket. Here's the pass to Carter. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. To the left side wing. No good with the triple. Magic have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Fournier for 3. That shot misses. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Here's Markkanen. Count that one. Markkanen's got his first bucket of the night.
Who says Markkanen dislikes contact? Hard drive, under control, even after he takes the hit.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. And last season for Markkanen didn't really go as planned. Greg, we know he suffered some injuries and had a hard time establishing his role.
Yeah, both the scoring and rebounding were down. And this happens sometimes with a new coach and a new system. But one thing's for sure, the talent is there. Markkanen is still very young and has a tremendous upside.
Chicago leading. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. Rebounded by Vucevic.
Huge challenge at the rim. The defender could not have played that any better.
Here's Isaac. Vucevic to the pass to Carter Williams. Over Levine. The Magic again can't hit.
Both sides attacking. That was good defense versus good offense.
Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Magic. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. The 10-footer. That one, no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Levine dishes to Carter. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Evan Fournier.
And the deep ball has come alive the last few seasons for Zach LaVine. He set a Bulls record for made threes in a season last year.
Hey, Greg, Zach LaVine continues to work and improve his shot, which has been fantastic. He not only trusts his shot at this point, but feels it's a strength now. He's more willing to look for jumpers and big possessions now.
Carter tipped away. The Magic trail by 4. There's a minute 47 left in the first half of basketball. Carter Williams can't get it to go.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
And Carter with the basket on the assist by White. Carter's got the lead up to 6 now for Chicago.
Good heads-up basketball from Kobe. Spots a wide-open shooter and gets it to him.
Levine with it, now guarded by Vucevic. Orlando grabs the miss. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Isaac. And it's sent back by Carter. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. Gordon comes in for Isaac. Ennis, he's checked in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Michael Carter Williams. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Young comes in for Markkanen. Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. And Satoransky subbed in for Kobe White. Levine against Bamba. Pass to Cornett. Levine looking around. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Attacking with purpose. Levine takes the contact, finishes strong, now goes to the line for one more.
And the Magic making a change here. Ross is checked in. Free throw good. Levine.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And there's just so much athleticism to Gordon's game. Good luck trying to contain him inside.
Bulls making a switch here. Dunn's checked in. The Bulls leading by 4. Now here's Satoransky. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Wide open look, and stolen by Gordon. Here's Augustine, and he lays it straight in.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Dunn outside. Doesn't go that time. And a close game so far through the first. All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. At the end of the period, they were up by 2. And that's good.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Greg, which team do you think has the toughest offense to stop in the NBA?
You know, in their heyday, it was the Warriors, no doubt about it. Now, though, things are changing a little bit. It's a tough one to say. The Bucks seem to be amazing with what they're doing with Giannis. The Rockets with that 1-2 punch of Harden and Westbrook is incredible. And don't sleep on the Lakers or the Clippers, partner. Right now, there's a few of them out there that I would lose a lot of sleep over trying to prepare to play against.
Yeah, I'm glad you included the 2 LA teams. So for Chicago right now, Markkanen and Carter are up front. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. And it's White in at the point guard position. Orlando trailing here. Isaac kicks to Fultz. On the wing, Gordon. Back to Fultz. Outside Fournier. 6 to shoot. For the lead, Gordon trying to break loose. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Markkanen. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Fournier's shot is off.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Now, here's Isaac. Zach LaVine unable to get his last shot to go. And here's Fultz for the tie. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And for a big man, Vucevic is pretty efficient at the line, really has a complete game.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
A 78% foul shooter a season ago. Pretty steady when he's at the line.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Valentine comes in for Lauri Markkanen. And it's Shaquille Harrison in for Levine. Here's Harrison, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Valentine passes to Carter. Oh, here we go with Gordon. Nobody back. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Here's Vucevic. Passes it to Fultz. Outside Fournier. For the lead. They grab their own miss. Vucevic. Outside Fournier. Good on the triple. Fournier's got the lead up to 3 now for the Magic.
Poor defense there. That's his bread and butter. You have to crowd him out on the perimeter.
Outside, White. The feed to Porter. Carter outside. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. And again, Chicago. No good.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Outside Fournier. Fires the 3. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
The offensive rebound. And it's White missing. Magic leading by 3. And now here comes Gordon leading the break. Fournier gets a wide open look. Drains the 3-pointer. Fournier's got 6 points.
And that's his second triple of the game. Hadn't hit any in the first half. Maybe they made an adjustment at the break.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's White. And it's Orlando's ball. It's been 10 unanswered points. Outside Fournier. From past the arc. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
White finds Carter. And that one drops for him. Carter's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Quick first step. Wendell showing he can put the ball on the floor and drive it.
To the middle. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Now just a 5-point Orlando lead.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Isaac outside. He kicks to Gordon. Back to Isaac. Gordon, the pass to Isaac. Just 5 on the clock. To the paint. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Carter missing. And here's Fournier. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. And the turnover again by Orlando. Bulls trail by 5. Over to the wing. Back to Satoransky. Bamba with the block.
Oh, the main weapon in Bamba's attack, the slender long arms he possesses, helps him block lots of shots.
Well, man, a big-time effort for Evan Fournier, providing a lot of energy for the Orlando Magic. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Gordon and Bamba, the combo inside. DJ Augustine out there with Terrence Ross. And it's Ennis in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon. That free throw good from Thaddeus Young. Evan Fournier's checked in for James Ennis. And so Young nails them both. Magic leading by 3. Feeds to Bamba. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And the closer to the basket Bamba is, the more effective he is. Outstanding at using his size inside.
Young outside. Stolen by Bamba. Offside Fournier. Four on the shot clock. From deep. But they recover it. And the second chance effort by Gordon. Now it's a 7-point Magic lead.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Cornette can't get it to go. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luke Cornette. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Vucevic checked in for Orlando. Markel Fultz comes in for DJ Augustine. Then for the Bulls, Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Luke Cornette. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Chris Dunn. In transition, here come the Bulls. LaVine wide open. Payton coming off the assist from Young.
Such great balance and rhythm on this shot. Zach LaVine making it look easy.
From 13, and he overshot that one, missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Satoransky finds Young. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Vucevic has got 11 rebounds in the game. For 3, Fournier. Vucevic with the bucket.
And one of the stories of the second half has been all of those second chance points. I mean, they have been terrific on the offensive backboard.
Yep, that one goes. Levine's got 5 points in the quarter.
This is the consistency he was looking for in the first half. Just took him a while to heat up.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for the Magic. Chicago also making some changes. Wendell Carter comes in for Thaddeus Young. And it's Otto Porter Jr. in for Chandler Hutchison. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I had the chance to find out what Steve Clifford talked about with his players. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go, guys.
Thank you, David.
Boy, they needed that one. And Gordon delivers. His productive habits really paying off there.
Outside, Levine to tie it up. Orlando grabs the miss. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Ross passes to Isaac. Back to Ross. He feeds it to Vucevic. On the wing, Isaac. The 10-footer. That one off the back iron and out. And so Satoransky will bring it up for Chicago. They trail by 3. The putback. Ross grabs the board. Magic have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. It's it alive. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, you cannot say enough great things about Fultz. Just showing a willingness to take and make the big shots.
Here's Levine. Here's Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
You can trust Carter when it counts. High basketball IQ with the skills to match.
Gordon. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
A tremendous display of poise from Gordon. Refused to let the moment get too big.
And the jam by Levine.
Woo-wee. If you want to know what Zach Levine is made of, you just found out.
Gordon inside. Harkening on him. Ross dishes to Gordon. Back to Ross. Vucevic trying to get over. No good from Ross.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
That one's good, and the Magic lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Levine.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
It falls! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
The question for Zach Levine coming in, will he get strong enough? There's your answer.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. They're in front by 1. There's 25 seconds left in the game. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Aaron Gordon.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hand. Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
White, wide open, he fires. It's good.
What a shot from Wendell Carter Jr. You know he has to feel good sinking this one.
The wide open look here for Vucevic. Off the mark. And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish.